Hi, I'm Mike Hudson, Director of the Museum of the American Printing House for the Blind. Today we're going to take you behind the scenes and let you join with us as we unbox our newest treasure. So our good friend Mireille Duhan, who works at the Association Valentin Aoui in Paris, France, let me know that there was a Russian-made Braillewriter available on Etsy. And I got on there, created my account, and bought the Braillewriter. The Braillewriter was in the Ukraine, in Kiev. So we bought a Russian Braillewriter from Ukraine. And it just arrived. I ordered it, I think I paid for it on December 12th, and it arrived over this last weekend. So it took about 6 weeks to get here. And on the outside is all of the customs and stuff. But it came from a guy named Olger Chenbal. I'm sure I'm butchering that, in Kiev. Kiev spelled K-Y-I-V. So let's see what we got. So we buy things on these auction sites all the time. They don't always arrive this nicely packed. This is pretty nice. So he's put a lot of styrofoam around it and pretty custom made even. And so it is double boxed, which is a really nice way to ship things that you want to protect. So we've got a second box inside here, and that makes me feel very good about what we might encounter when we get in there. Sometimes when you order things, people don't always take the time to pack them very well, but now we're going to start on our second box. And again, inside the second box, he's also surrounded the writer with more of this styrofoam, and he's wrapped it pretty carefully in bubble wrap. So this guy really knew what he was doing. If we were going to buy something and have it shipped halfway across the world to Louisville, Kentucky, this guy was a great guy to be a partner. Now we want to be really careful opening this up, so we don't want to scratch our writer, since we've got it all the way from around the world there. I love the way he has wrapped it. Several thicknesses of bubble wrap inside that. And then inside the bubble wrap, he has shrink wrapped this device. So this guy is a pretty careful packer. I'm getting excited now. We have over 40 different Braillewriters in the museum here at the American Printing House, and they come from all over the world, Asia, Europe, United States, of course. But we've never gotten one from Russia. In fact, until this came on the market, I didn't even know that there was a Russian-made Braillewriter. So we're going to have to be doing some research to figure out a little bit more about when it was made, who made it, how many were made. But there it is. So it looks like it arrived safe and sound. And I'm pretty excited that we have our first Russian-made Braillewriter in the collection.